evening and welcome to
I'm Riley Rivers.
And I'm Paul, and this is
Backdoor Access. Hold on.
Yep. Good enough.
And you're watching Backstage Access. Yes?
Yeah, I'll do.
I'm the Inquisitor, Alex Connors.
And my name is Kiara.
And you're watching TTW Backstage Access.
Good evening. So, tonight, our podcast, a little bit, you got it? Yep. So, if you were listening, you just get to hear a little interaction between me and Riley. But if you were watching, you'd have just seen what happened. And yes, that was disgusting. So you have the chance to listen to us on Spotify and other media outlets, but you can see us on YouTube on the TTW YouTube channel. And you can see me and this face, this, wherever this is, yeah? And you can see us doing all our great things as we try and entertain you and tell you about our latest shows, our latest podcasts, our latest reviews, and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, pop in, listen, see what you think, and yeah, you can always leave us a comment and review. It doesn't mean anything nasty. You can say nasty stuff about him, it doesn't matter. But for me, yeah, don't. That'd be great. But yeah, leave us a comment or whatever, and that'd be fantastic. Anyway, so tonight we're going to be talking about what's going to be possibly previewing up for
Strikes of Rage.
Yes, Strikes of Rage. So that is coming to Perton Civic Centre in June on this date.
The 17th.
The 17th. I can't remember because I'm getting old. That's what it
Strikes
is.
of Rage.
Strikes of Rage.
Perton Civic Centre.
So it's
17th of June. I don't know what happened there, Paul.
yeah, I think
Was it good?
Yeah, it was all right. That was well done, mate. Well done. Now I see you've got your Riley Rivers top on there. Yeah, do you want to show the?
This is my new merch. Well, this is mine. I'm going to be wrestling in this.
Cool.
Moving it, it's good. Got movement, good movement there. We're all good. Nothing's too tight, Paul.
No.
It's all nice.
Yeah, got them tight orange jeans on again.
If you'd like a Riley Rivers t-shirt, these are available from, message me and I'll sort it all out for you.
Yeah. Are you still waiting to try and get that contract sorted out with TTW?
I think it could be in the bags because I got a good handshake from Mr.
Leroy.
James.
Yeah, Leroy.
Mr. GM
Okay.
Leroy James.
Did he have a word with you? Did you put a word in his ear or?
Yeah, and he said, "Let go."
He said, "Let go." That is wise words from
So-
Leroy there. I would have said exactly the same thing. I would have said, "Please let go and move away from me." So,
I mean, I helped him at the show as well.
what did you do?
So he was greeting people when they were coming in, shaking their hands, and I joined him and I shook people's hands and took them to their seat.
Yeah.
Made sure I shook their hands the whole way because I didn't want them to think I was rude. So I took them all the way to their seats, found them their seats.
Shaking their hands.
Yes.
Lovely stuff. Hopefully there'll be sanitizer there next time we go to the shows. All right, guys. Yeah.
I don't think it's Hex doing the photos again next time though, so it should be okay.
Okay. So fingers crossed. So it's going to be at Perton on June
17th.
17th. It's going to be. That's on a Saturday. If I'm
That is
correct.
a Saturday.
Fantastic show. Should be starting from 6 o'clock. The door zone ring time is 6:30. It normally is that one. I'm sure of it. From our previous posters, we've had Alter Beast, one of our shows there, and our first show. And you'll have to show me because I've only got the one eye. So you'll have
It's
to
a bit
point it
further
to me.
up. If you just turn that, no, that's the wrong way, Paul.
Yes, I can see it now. Yes, doors open from 6 and 6:30. Yes, so from our previous show down there in Perton, that'll be the bell time on June 17th.
That's
So
June
that should be good.
17th.
Yeah, you alright?
Yeah.
What's over there?
Well, the man on the telly, he turns and talks to the side, and then another camera picks him up.
But there's no camera there.
But He's talking to, and then he...
What bloke?
The bald head?
Huh? There's no...
No, there's not a man with the bald head and glass. Not here. He's on the telly.
Where you going
but
on
he
bed?
talks to the camera and then he talks to the other camera.
I told you we're doing a podcast. Are you alright? Are you having a stroke?
No. I don't understand what you don't understand.
I don't understand what you're going on about. Why you keep going over there? There's a bloke with a bald head and glasses.
No, so you talk to the camera and then...
Have you had your meds?
For dramatic effect, you turn and you talk to the other camera.
But there's no camera there. There's just this one.
I'm practicing...
You're making my voice go high. Practicing what?
Well, I was thinking when we become the official TTW podcast, which is going to happen because they're letting us use stuff and I know they're happy with what we're doing. So we're going to become the official. At the moment, we're the unofficial. But when we become the official, we'll have a higher budget. And when we have the higher budget, then we can have another camera. And then you could have one, so you should probably practice talking to the camera. I don't need to. I
can't see over this side anyway. I have to turn to side. What would I have on there for?
You can share my camera.
Why do we... Look, I'll tell you now.
For dramatic effect.
But there's no camera there to get it.
Yeah,
now look.
There will be. This is practice for when we do it actually.
Now look. Let me tell you now, right? You're not part of TTW, right? Maybe if you play your cards right, yeah, I know it's not just a programme from the 80s, but if you play your cards right, you could get a contract. But I'll tell you this now, this is the official, and we can declare that now, this is the official TTW podcast. Yeah?
So does that mean I can get my camera?
If you want to get your camera, you can put a camera there,
yes.
right? That'll be absolutely brilliant. We'll get a camera set up soon so you can go and do whatever you want to do there with a bald-headed bloke and glasses. Absolutely fantastic. No idea what you're going on about, but if you can smell toast, just give me a shout and we'll call an ambulance. All right.
Got it.
So, coming up on Strikes of Rage, there is no official matches come out just yet at the time of recording this, but if at any point there is, we will put these actual match types up now. Like that, yeah. You'll probably see it on the screen down there. You'll see some of the match types there. So hopefully we'll try and guess some of the matches, right? So let's try and guess one of the matches for next week. For the next show. I think one of the next matches is going to be... I'm going to throw
the
that
Jinn
there.
versus the Witch. No, which way round was it? It was the hairy one was against.
Are you on about Wild Side?
So it'd be the hairy one against the green one, and then the big one against the other big one.
Yeah, or we could possibly have Wild Side versus Hex. Now for me, I'd have a no holds bar, just get out there and give it some. That's what I would do.
Cage match.
Cage match? That could be cool. Yeah, we could have a cage match. First one out, no disqualifications, no cheating, because if there is cheating, it's all inside there, yeah? Proper. That sounds good. We could do that. But it's only speculation, it could be. Now then, talking about speculation, you have heard people talk about their Rushmore. Who would you have as your Rushmore of wrestlers? Yeah, you've heard of this, haven't you?
Yeah, this is.
So who would you have as the actual Rushmore for the for wrestlers?
For wrestlers, TTW wrestlers or all wrestlers?
If you want to do, let's go with TTW. This is what we're going for. It's TTW wrestlers.
Okay. Do you want to do yours first?
Okay. I'm going to go with the following. I'm going to go with Dante. I'm going to go with Mickey. I'm going to go with Drake Winter, the Emperor. And I'm going to throw caution to the wind and throw a cat amongst the pigeons here. But I'm going to go for Tyler Davis. Yeah, I'm going to go for Tyler Davis. Those are my TTW Mount Rushmore. What about you?
Fiona, the lady on the door.
Right.
What's the man that does the sounds name?
The sound.
Yeah. But him,
Him.
And then the ref,
You.
and then ref me. No, the announcer guy.
Him. That's 5.
No, I'm not putting me on there.
Oh, you're not going to put you on there?
No, I'm not putting me on there.
So you're going to have the woman who sorts out the tickets.
Yep,
You're going to have the sound man.
yep,
You're going to have the ref.
yep.
And then the announcer.
Agreed.
And those are all your top best people that are available in TTW.
Well, she's always really lovely,
Yeah, that's true.
and I think it'd be boring if you didn't have music.
If you didn't have music, it'd be very quiet. You'd just hear people chatting. Correct.
And then if it wasn't for the refs, and I include myself in that, but we'll put the other ref on, then how would you know when it had finished? If there's not somebody there to count it, there'd only ever be one match, and everybody'd go home.
All valid points, I suppose. You said the announcer?
Oh, and the announcer, because he tells you who's... If he didn't say, and next out is Hex! Well, what happened? Who would know who they were coming out?
Okay. That's his.
What's your reasons?
Down to their ability as a wrestler and their promo work, their the fact that they're champions.
The lady on the door does really good promo work. She tells them when the next show is and stuff as well.
I've got to admit, I've never seen her wrestle though, mate. Not once. I have to admit, not once. I mean, I'm sure she could, tell one of the kids off or something like that. But I don't think she's going to do a backbreaker on him or a what's it called? A rack. What do they call it now? When they break their back in half kind of thing. What, you know what I mean? One of them rack things? No, she's never done that. Maybe to her husband, I don't know. So yeah, those are your Mount Rushmore.
For TTW.
Yeah? For TTW,
What about all wrestlers?
All the wrestlers. All the wrestlers.
All the wrestlers for the history of ever.
My favourite ones, I'm going to go with Ricky Steamboat, because he's absolutely fantastic. Massive fan of Andre the Giant. Loved him. I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Such a showman, such a spectacle. I have to admit, I do love him. I would probably put at this moment in time, I'm going to, again, cat amongst the pigeons, I love MJF. At this moment in time, if there was somebody modern, somebody that's actually wrestling right now, MJF, I think you cannot beat what he's doing. He's such a young lad who's doing the best heel work, he's doing the best promos, he's doing the best wrestling. He's 100% all-rounder. If I was that promoter, I would be chucking so much money at him, so much money to stay, because he is quite possibly single-handedly keeping AEW going, just him. And I'm not mentioning anybody like CM Punk, Chris Jericho or anything like that. He's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
You just did.
And my fourth one, I would probably say I'm a big fan and always will be, because he was there to help out. The 2 R's, I have to admit, the 2 R's for me, absolutely phenomenal. Razor Ramon. I absolutely love Razor Ramon. Scott Hall. May you rest in peace, pal. May you rest in peace. Who would you think I was going to say? The double R's. There's only one double R's. Razor Ramon. Yeah?
Okay.
Only one double R's here, pal. Only one double R's here, mate. It's not you. Not you. Not you. Never in this world would it be you.
I think you did that on purpose.
Big Scott Hall fan. I've got a T-shirt of Scott Hall. I'll have one of you. You're never gonna have one.
I can get you one. I actually know somebody that makes t-shirts.
Do you?
Yeah.
Same here.
On 74 Long Lane.
Check us out. So, what are your
So
wrestlers
number
ever?
one, I'm going to put on there, and it's kind of controversial, but I think you can't really have the conversation without him being on there. Is Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Because he was absolutely fantastic in the Three Ninja Kids Strike Back.
Right.
The one where they go to Mega Mountain.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen that one?
When I was about 12.
So yeah, he was really good in that. And then
Mr. Nana?
I think Hornswoggle is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hornswoggle.
So
pioneer of...
and then Hurricane, because he like invented the whole like, and I think that is iconic.
For Hurricane, yeah.
So I think you can't.
You can't have Hurricane without Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
And then
having a stroke.
so I've got Hulk Hogan, Hornswoggle, Hurricane, and then I think the most important sort of growing up, you would have to put someone on there like Scotty Too Hotty. I'll put Scotty Too Hotty on there because he did the worm.
Do that again. And for people listening on Spotify, that was just a noise. Okay, mate. We all are different. We all have our opinions and
So
everything.
do you
like
not
that.
agree with?
I don't agree with any of them. Absolutely.
Why
any of them.
not?
Well, I have to admit, Hulk Hogan was a game changer, but he also was somebody that wasn't the greatest person to work with when it came down to wrestling.
But he was
Just
good in that
half the
film.
time.
And he did that one where he went to space.
Suburban Commando. Why do I know so many Hulk Hogan films? Are you ready? Rocky 3. Three ninjas?
Yeah, it's the Three
Three
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
I think it was Strike Back, but I might be wrong. The
Mr.
Mega Mountain one, I know that.
Mr. Nana. Suburban Commando. I remember Thunder in Paradise. Gremlins 2. He was in Gremlins 2 in the middle bit when the projector goes and he calls
Is
out
that
to
the one with the
people in
lady
audience.
gremlin?
That's the one with the lady gremlin.
I
You used to
remember that
fancy
one.
her.
No.
You used to fancy her, didn't you?
No?
No, that was animatronic. It wasn't even real.
What's real?
It's not real. It's called films.
So you're telling me Hulk Hogan isn't really a space mercenary?
Nope.
I don't believe you.
So, also, check this out. So if you're on YouTube watching us, you'll be able to see this next section, which is a must. Go for it, Riley.
This is part of my new merch. This is the Riley Rivers. What is it?
It's about a bandana.
It's a bandana.
Bandana?
The Riley Rivers bandana. These are available for £5.
£5.
That's £5 English. You could get a coffee for that, or you could get
A coffee for £5. Sorry, I know I'm 44 years old. Who's spending £5 on a coffee? Is that how much coffee is these days?
yes. That is how much coffee is these days, Paul.
And Mars bars aren't 30 pence anymore.
Mars bars are about £1.20 now, Paul.
Really? Really?
Yes, Paul.
Wow. Okay. I haven't eaten chocolate for about 5 years. I certainly haven't brought it, and I don't eat it. £1.20. Wow. Okay.
So for 4 Mars bars,
Four
you could
Mars
get one of
bars.
these, basically.
You could. It covers your face, doesn't it? Do you want to demonstrate it covering your face? Oh, that's perfect. You can leave that there if you want to. Perfect. That's Riley Rivers bandanas, only £5 from Riley Rivers now. So when you come to our next shows, you'll see this if you want to get this. But there'll also be other merchandise. There'll be t-shirts, as you can see in the corner there, mugs, t-shirts. Look at these beanies. We even have beanies as well. Check us out. It's going to be nice.
We don't have Riley Rivers beanies, though.
I know. We'll be working on these things.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, so this is going to be our 3rd show. And what's the show called again for Perton on June the 17th? TTW is going to be there, and it's going to be...
Strikes of Rage.
So check that out. You don't want to miss this. It's going to be fantastic. Hopefully, you're going to be there.
I'm going to be there.
I should be there as well. If you want to come and say hello
I've
to
also
us,
got a plan.
you can say hello to us on a plan. What's his plan?
It's a secret plan, but I'm going to get a contract signed this month. It's going to happen. I've got a plan, and it's going to work.
So you've gone to the higher ups.
I'll be going to the
You've
higher stuff.
spoke to the different wrestlers to try and get your shoe in.
Not yet, but I'm gonna just watch. Just watch me, Paul.
Watch this space, everyone.
I'm gonna have a signed contract before we start.
You heard it
next show.
first. You heard it first. This guy here
Is TTW.
is going to be
hopefully,
TTW.
by the
hopefully.
next podcast. Yes.
Well, good luck, pal. If you do, this is the handshake for that there, mate. Well done for that, mate. Perfect. So that's TTW. What's it called again?
Strikes of Rage.
Yep. And this show is called.
Strikes of Rage.
No, the show is called.
Strike. Oh, not that. This is Backdoor Access.
No, Backstage Access. We keep practicing.
TTW Backstage Access.
We'll see you then. All right. Take care. Ta-ra.
Bye bye.
Get off. Let go.
Supposed to have a good strong grip, Paul.
I've had enough. I've had enough.
Bye, Paul.
I am the Emperor, Drake Winter, and all of you peasants are watching TTW Backstage Access. Send the money over to me, I don't work for free. No problem.
That's gonna work in the morning, Larry's. See you later, mate.